Hey film buffs, let's dive into In God We Trust, a totally off-the-wall 1980 comedy directed by the one and only Marty Feldman, who not only directed but stars in the flick too. This movie takes a cheeky jab at organised religion, turning faith and its commercialisation on its head. So here's the scoop. The plot follows Brother Ambrose, played by Feldman himself, who's this sweet, naive monk. He's been living in a monastery all his life, right? But when the monastery hits hard times, they send Ambrose into the big, bad city to scrounge up some cash. And man, does he get his eyes opened. He runs into Armageddon T Thunderbird, a slick televangelist played by Andy Kaufman, and Dr. Sebastian Melmoth, a smooth-talking atheist conman played by Peter Boyle. Along the way, Ambrose teams up with Mary, a kind-hearted prostitute played by Louise Lasser, who helps him navigate through all the craziness. The film mixes slapstick, witty banter, and sharp satire as Ambrose tries to reconcile his simple faith with the hustle and hypocrisy he finds in the city. And let's talk themes. In God We Trust doesn't shy away from the big stuff: faith, greed, and what really counts as moral. It's a wild ride that pokes fun at how religion can sometimes become just another way to make a quick buck, contrasting Ambrose's pure heart with the greedy characters he meets. Cast-wise, aside from Feldman, Kaufman, Boyle and Lasser, we even get a cameo from Richard Pryor as God. Yep, you heard that right. Speaking of Andy Kaufman, Feldman told the Associated Press that Kaufman reminded him of Peter Sellers, and that Kaufman never changed his costume and never broke character on set. Critics were not kind, with Siskel and Ebert calling In God We Trust one of the worst movies of 1980. Other critics complained that the film was too lowbrow and uninspired. Few had anything nice to say about Feldman's all-star comedy. In God We Trust was released on September the 26th, 1980. The film has no score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb.